Preposition saves the day. Once upon a time in Grammarvilly, everything went completely bonkers. All the words forgot how to work together, and it was a giant mess. First, there was Speedy Verb. He was a big, strong superhero who loved to run and jump. But no matter, he just couldn't do one simple thing. "Oh no!" he boomed. "I want to launch my toy rocket, but I don't know when to do it. Should I do it now? Or later? I don't know the time." He just hopped up and down in circles. Next, there was Mr. Noun. He was a friendly guy who owned a shiny golden key and a big treasure chest. But he was lost in his own house. "Oh dear," he whispered. "Where is my chest? Is it behind me? Is it on top of my head?" Because he couldn't tell where anything was, he kept bumping his nose on the walls. Then there was Flashy Adjective. She wore a sparkly pink cape and had a beautiful shiny car. She wanted to go to the ice cream shop. "Oh, my goodness!" she shrieked. "Which way do I drive? Do I go over the bridge? Do I go into the tunnel?" She didn't know the way, so her car just stayed parked. Everyone was running around, bumping into each other and yelling, "Help! Help! Help!" Just then, a neat and tidy little fellow stepped out of a car. His name was Preposition. He was small, but he knew exactly how to fix things. "Don't worry, friends," Preposition said with a smile. "I'll help you connect." Preposition walked over to the crying verb. He gave him the word at. "Here," Preposition said. "Launch your rocket at 3 o'clock. "Yay!" shouted verb. He looked at the clock and knew exactly when to jump. Next, Preposition ran to Mr. Noun. He gave him the word under. "Look," Preposition said. "Your treasure chest is under the bed." "Aha!" said Mr. Noun. He looked under his bed, found his chest, and gave a happy cheer. Finally, Preposition flew over to Flashy Adjective. He gave her the word through. "Drive your shiny car through the big gate to get to the ice cream," he said. "Honk, honk," beeped Adjective. She stepped on the gas and zoomed away to get a strawberry cone. Thanks to little Preposition, all the words knew exactly where to go and what to do. The big mess was gone, and everyone in Grammarvilly lived happily ever after, holding hands and making perfect sentences together. That's only half the story of this neat and tidy little fellow, Preposition. In real life, we use prepositions all the time. We use them to show where someone or something is when something happens and what direction someone or something is taking. Examples of prepositions include at, in, on, in front of, under, beside, over, and so many more. Can you think of other prepositions? I bet you can. Now you're going to work your way to become a preposition specialist. I have prepared a neatly designed PDF containing several exercises on prepositions. The exercises include different aspects of the topic and are graded from easy to difficult to allow you to get a strong grasp of the topic. The video and the exercises are suitable for primary school and anyone looking to improve their mastery of prepositions. Complete the exercises and earn the Preposition Specialist badge. Also, you can share your progress, comments, or questions with me by posting in the comment section. I really love feedback. That's it on this topic today. If you enjoyed it, please follow me at English Secrets on Facebook and YouTube for more grammar stories.